Good evening, YouTube. Look what came out. I went ahead and pre-ordered MLB The Show 26. Wasn't expecting to be able to play it since it doesn't come out until tomorrow, but I'm able to play it. So how about we start our new road to the show? So just to show you guys, we're going to do a pitcher this time. Okay, these are our sliders. I have not messed with our sliders at all. When it comes to our controls, we are using some new things here. Now, there is a trophy to get a strikeout on goat pitching, which I have set it to goat pitching, but also dynamic difficulty on. So I don't know if it's going to start me on goat or if it's going to work up to goat. But we'll find out. But let's do a road to the show. We're going to start our career. We are going to be a pitcher this game. We're going to be a starter. Right, so, okay, already a better change than 24, than the previous three that I played, where they didn't let you pick your pitches, or especially 24, you didn't get to pick your pitches until after you'd done the combine, the first part of the combine. All right. So this isn't picking what kind of pitcher, like power, control, or curve. So I'm going to go with pitches that I generally would pitch in real life. So I didn't throw a four-seamer, but I did throw a two-seam fastball. So we'll go with the two-seamer for our first pitch. I did have a split finger that I also threw. We did have a curveball, but mine was more of a... Let's see. Mine was more of a sweeping curve. And I did throw a slider. And now, I pitched high school baseball back in the 90s. This pitch did not exist, but me and some of my friends did kind of experiment with different grips and doing different pitches. And I had something that is held very similar to the Vulcan change, where it's like you hold the ball between your middle two fingers, kind of like you're making the Vulcan sign, and throw it like that. So I did have something similar to that. I never really could master it. If I threw it sidearm, I was pretty accurate with it. But if I threw it overhand, it was going to hit the ground. So we'll do a Vulcan change for our fifth pitch. All right, so we get 50 tokens to put in. All right, so... So obviously this is different from 24, and I did not play 25 at all because I wanted to see if Sony was going to give it free like they did 24 after I bought it, and they did not. And whenever I got into, like, I want to play a baseball game again, it's like, well, 26 is about to come out, so we'll just wait. All right, so what is stuff? Increases pitching effectiveness. Yeah, we definitely want stuff. Okay, so we got hits per 9 versus righty, lefty, Ks per 9 for both, home runs per 9, pitching clutch. We'll do that for right now. So we're at 50 overall right now. 51 now. All right. We have more tokens. Keep spending. Fielding. I do want to get my fielding up. So I do want to be a decent fielding pitcher. So we'll get those up a little bit. Let's get our throwing up. Yeah. All right. And other. Yes, we definitely want to do this. Definitely want my control, want my stamina, want my durability. And I think I'm going to put everything else into control. I want my control up. Okay, 2. Get that durability up. All right, so we got that. So now we're a 54 overall. All right. We got one more token. Let's go with our stuff. Let's get our pitching clutch up. All right. I'm not going to do a face scan because it always gets my beard in there and it just looks stupid. General info. All right. So we're going to do the same name we did for our Padres hitter. Yes. Yes. We are going to be from Texas. And number 38. We'll be a righty. And just for a baseline on the start, okay, that's a baseline. We will tweak that a little bit as we go into looks. So body, about 5'10", 210. Body type normal. Yeah, let's make him normal. Head scale. I guess 50's fine. Neck size. I think the neck is kind of going to be small a little bit. Neck size. Adam's apple. Next link. Girth. We'll add some as he gets older. For right now, since he is going to be starting in high school, he's kind of skinny. Shoulders, collarbone. Probably something like that. Arms. I think the arms are fine. Hips and glutes. I think that's fine. Thighs. Okay. Head. Kind of leaning towards 66. Head size. Maybe something more like that. Head scale. Something about like that. Head point. Something about like that. Crown height. Nope. I wanted to bring that down just a tad. Forehead shape. Something about like that. Hairline position. Yeah, that's good. Temple depth. Dome shape. Okay, that's the back of the head. I may have to come back to this. I'm not quite sure with the hair. Back head shape. Again, I can't really tell with the hair, so we'll have to come back. Face shape. Something like that. Temple depth. About like that. Ears width. About like that. Hair. All right. So since we are starting in high school, let's see. What hairstyle is close to what I would have had back then? Probably something like this after my girlfriend at the time screwed up my hair. I used to have long hair in high school. She didn't like it. She was in cosmetology. I let her practice on me. She, quote, messed up, and I cut it short. I never grew it back long again. I just didn't have the patience. So something like this. It was more solid black at that time. So more like that. We didn't really have tip color. No, that is new. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Sideburn style. I never like sideburns. Headgear color, facial hair. Okay, so since I'm in high school at this time, I'm going to go with how my high school was. You had to be clean shaven. The boys were not allowed to have any facial hair. Not in my high school. All right, eyes. That is pretty similar to my eye color. Yeah. Don't care. That's more like how my eyes look. Eyelid hang. I don't really notice a hang. I don't have bags under my eyes or anything like that, so I think that's fine. Eye region. Something like that. Eye region. Something like that. Eye position. About like that. Eye depth. No, they're not sunken in like that. They're not bulging out either. Something like that. Bottom eyelid. Yeah, I'd say something like that. Eye detail. I I have been told that I kind of squint. So I guess something like that. Eye gaze. Maybe something like that. Eyebrows. Not too bushy. No, they're definitely not thin. And I don't have a unibrow. That's pretty similar. Let's remember that. Oh, no. Yeah, let's go with normal B. That's about what they look like. Brow bend. Slight bend. About like that. Brow position. Something about like that. Brow shape. Let's default that. Bone position. Let's say something like that. Brow detail. About like that. Outer flesh. What are we talking about here? Maybe something like that. Inner drop. Yeah, about like that. Outer drop. No. About like that. Nose. Something like that. Nose tip. No, it's not upturned. It's more like, yeah, about like that. Nose tip 2. About like... About like that. Nose bottom. Nope. Something like that. Nose width. About like that. Nose bump. No, I don't really have a bump. Nose size. About like that. Nose bridge height. That's fine. Nose bridge. About like slight one. About like that. Nostrils. About like that. Nostril shape. Can't really. About like that. Nostril depth. Actually, that looks fine. Ears. They're not super big, but a little bit. Ear scale. About like that. Ear protrusion. They don't really stick out that much. Something like that. Rotation. About like that. Position. Yeah, I do want them a little more up. About like that. Lower ear length. Upper ear length. About like that. Lower ear detail. About like that. Middle ear detail. About like that. Upper ear detail. About like that. Jaw and chin. Oh no. No. About something like that. Protrusion. Nah, slight protrusion, but not like that. Something like that. Corners. A little rounded. Yeah, something like that. Rotation. What are we rotating? I don't see anything. I'm going to leave that alone. Dimple chin. I don't really have a dimple. Chin cleft. I'm not even really seeing anything. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone. Chin cleft 2. Oh, I definitely don't have anything like that. Chin ball. Something like that. Chin full. It's more of a pointy chin. Yeah, about like that. Chin depth. About like that. Double chin. Not yet. Mouth appearance. I definitely don't put anything on my mouth, so it's going to be that. Mouth size. I think I have thin lips. No. Yeah, something like that. Size detail. No, I don't think it's too big. I definitely don't have like a, or what's his name? Singer of Aerosmith. I definitely don't have, or Mick Jagger. Steve Tyler or Mick Jagger. I definitely don't have those kind of lips. Position. I'm actually fine with this position. I have been told that I kind of have a smirk whenever I'm just default. Position detail. Nope. More like that. Corners. Something like that. Upper lip. I actually think the upper lip is fine. Lower lip. I think the lower lip's fine too. Maybe a little more out. About like that. Lip width. Nope, nope. I was actually happy with how it was. Upper lip. Upper lip does protrude out a little bit more. Oh, that's... Yeah, something like that. Under lip, above lip. Nope. Yeah, definitely. Skin tone. I am pale as pale can be. Sunlight, there's this big ball of radiation up in the sky. It burns my skin like acid. I avoid it. Skin complexion. Maybe something like that. Amount, nah, not that much. Freckles. Used to have freckles. I still have a few freckles, but never pronounced. Blemishes. Not really any blemishes. Lumps, no. Smile lines, I'll add as I get older. Never had dimples. No. No. Right now, no, since we're in high school. No rosy cheeks. I always have a red neck whenever I'm hot, though. No, no, no. No, no. I don't even think I have crow's feet yet, as old as I am. Forehead wrinkles. A little bit, but not much. Equipment style, uniform. So I like these longer sleeves, so kind of hanging down, pants style. I would go with something baggy. Glove. Pattern, color. I would go with a black web. If I'm pitching, I want something like that. Laces. Let's go with maroon. Palm color. Nah. Trim. Go with a white. And binding. Go with the maroon. Welting. Okay, perfect. Go with another maroon. And yes, I always had the finger out. Bat. I'm never going to bat, so I don't care. Batting gloves. I'm never going to bat. I don't care. Hat and helmet. Cap style. I always had a low profile with a slight curve. Not curve. I guess normal. They changed that. Batting gear. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to bat. Armbands. No. Wristbands. Yes. Yes, I would have it on my glove hand. Let's go with a wide default, team default. Sure, let's put my number on there. I wouldn't put one on the right. No. Wrist guard. No. God damn it. Put that wristband back on there. So, all right. Sleeves. I would have a sleeve on the right, and it would be about like that. And I didn't use one back then, but I don't think compression sleeves really existed back then. But I would probably have one on my left hand now, and that would be the whole length. And we would have that be team color also. Wrist tape? No. I wouldn't do wrist tape. Eyewear. I am blind as shit. I need glasses. I just wish I could make them look like my glasses. But, oh well. Alright. Eyewear. Style. Oh. With what I would have worn in high school, that's what I would have worn in high school, but we're going to change that up whenever we get to pros because that's not what I wear now. Frame color, I would have had black as black can be. Lenses, we can't do that. Arm color, nope, nope. No, and I never put eye black on. Cleats. I probably would go with something like that. For right now, we'll go with that. Catcher gear, I'm not a catcher. All right, good. All right, now we need to pick our pitching animation. We're going to go with generic players, and there is a specific way that we're looking for. If immediately on this windup I do not see him put his glove above his head, then that is not me. No. Nope, I didn't do sidearm. I did not do sidearm. Wind up 8. Keep that in mind. Keep 8 in mind. Nope, definitely wouldn't have done that. Nope. 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 So 8 and 9 are possibilities. Yeah, if he does not lift his glove up towards him, I did not do that. '28's a possibility. So 8, 9, 28. '33 is a big possibility. Not quite. 72 is a possibility. 72 and 33 so far are my favorite. Was he holding the ball in his hand? No. $88. What was that other one? 72. All right. Let me see this again. 88. I think 88 is more, and the other one was like 33. I think we'll go with 88. I think that is pretty close to what I did. And I don't really care about the rest of this. The fuck? I definitely would have been stretching like that, so I think we'd do 5 if I do a reliever. If I ever come in on relief. And you know me. Metalhead. Alright, I do have some equipment that I got. Not much, but I can't put it on yet, so we'll start our career here and see what this is like.
I had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
Okay, regular season high school game. Wonder who we are. I'm guessing we're probably Central Stars. Boy, you're fancily dressed. Alright, can't believe we're almost done with high school. Feels like freshman year was just yesterday. For real. I don't think so. High school was torture for me. But, right. It's crazy, and now there's only a few games left in the season before the state playoffs. I know I don't have what it takes to play baseball beyond high school, but everyone knows you're going to crush it at the next level. So now's your chance to show off all those college recruiters and pro scouts who have started showing up at our games. You got a dream school in mind? Not really. For sure, keep your options open. You keep balling the way you have been, you'll have your pick of schools. What about big leagues? You got a dream team? I do, but we're going to make this realistic because you don't always get drafted by the team you want to play for. So we'll let the draft decide. But you're going to crush it no matter where you end up. Thanks. Think we should start getting ready for the game? Sure.
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs.
Kind of looks like an old school uniform. All right, we're against the West Eagles.
Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Tony Woodson, the ace of the staff, ready to go. Big opportunity here to impress the college and pro brass. A lot of work still to do as he enters
Already a challenge? God damn!
Could earn himself an invite to the MLB Draft Combine, with scouts eyeing him as a potential top 5 round pick. Woodson has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm.
Let's try to retire the side in order. Okay, you want a fastball. Let's bring that up.
Stefan Castillo leading things off and takes a strike.
Okay. Let's see. You want to see the splitter. So, let's bring that down and in, and if it gets out a little bit, maybe he'll chase.
Here's the pitch.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Did not like that. At least it fouled. Okay. You want the sweeping curve. See if we can get him to chase.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sit down, son.
Get in on the hands, and that's pretty tough to do anything with. I know it looks meaty coming in from the opposite-handed pitcher, but that's deceiving. One out and the bases are empty. Here's
All
the third
right.
baseman, Preston Griggs.
I did not see what he wanted. Let's start him with a changeup down and in. A little too far down in. All right. You want the splitter. All right.
Here comes the 1-0.
Calling for the fastball. All right, let's break that run in on his hands here.
With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away.
That's what I was
a lot of
thinking.
territory he's got to cover at the
And
plate.
that's what he's thinking too.
Let's go. Hit your spot here.
That's a slider for a strike.
There we go.
All right, you want that fastball. Let's see if he'll chase one just a little inside.
Now a flare off the bat, and that's just foul.
Whew. Yeah, let's do this slider. Let's bring it a little out here, see if he'll chase. Well, he might have if I hadn't have fucked up the release. Fastball. All right. Oh, wow, they actually say my name.
This one in the air to right.
Got it.
And
All right,
there's
that's
two
good.
away.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Second baseman, Dan Kelly.
Two
Dan
down now.
Kelly.
Dan Kelly, the next to hit.
All right, what do we want to do here? I'm going to set him up with some stuff inside. Fastball. Let's come up and in.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
What's that? Oh, okay, so we can actually watch it. All right, he wants another fastball.
Now we got two.
Let's come a little bit inside on him.
Low bound.
2
All right, we
outs,
got him
bases
set up.
empty.
No, we're going to do that slider away.
There we go.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sit
And it's
down,
3 up
son.
and 3 down in this inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
Not bad.
On to the next inning. The batter now, Pablo Zambrano.
Hitter, Pablo Zambrano.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Fastball. Let's give him one down and in. If it's a little out of the zone, maybe he'll chase. All right, hit the edge. You want another one? All right, let's come up on him.
You know how to attack this guy?
Strike on the inside corner. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes.
And that's
Now
exactly
the
what I was
pitcher's in the
thinking,
driver's
catcher.
seat.
Yeah, I was thinking curveball away. Ooh. Let's give him a Vulcan change down in the corner.
That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call.
Let's see if he'll go after this one.
1-2 offering. Just misses with that
That's
one.
inside.
Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes.
Splitter.
On the ground to third. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
Okay. That actually was making me a little dizzy there. It's like, wow.
Nunez.
Nobody on with 1 out. Now up, Lance Nunez.
You do not look like a Nunez. My best friend growing up was a Nunez. All right, let's give him a up and in fastball. Perfect.
Second inning, no score. thus
Shaking
far.
off. I want a splitter down and in now.
Easy out here, easy out.
All right. Nope. I want that slider away. I want him to chase.
Set down looking.
Should
2
have
up, 2
chased.
down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth. Catcher, Carlos.
And here's the
Esparza.
catcher, Carlos Esparza.
Want fastball away. All right, we'll go up and away. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You want another fastball? I actually want to try and come in with a slider. Backdoor him. Or front door him. Let's give him a change up.
Here we go now, let's go.
If he chases, cool.
That one to first. Cortez takes it to the bag, and that'll do it.
All right.
The bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0.
Not bad.
Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is
Left
a
fielder,
7-inning
Carl
game here
Bell.
at the high school level.
Oh, 7 innings. All right. Well, we're winning now. All right. So you want a fastball? Let's go up and in.
Swings and flares it.
There's the
That'll
first
get
hit.
down for a hit.
All right.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th. Center fielder, Kyle.
So
Hockey.
digging in, Kyle
Another
Hock.
fastball. He's got a little bit of stealing up. Yeah, he could be a threat. All right. Trying for the double play.
Ball.
Too bad we don't have ABS.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Ball 2.
Shit, I released it too soon.
Attack the zone, fill it up.
All right, so you want the slider.
Ground ball.
There we go. There we go.
Second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense.
Whoo! Good job,
That's a very
Cortez.
difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Bases are empty with 2 away. Ernest Taveras.
That
digs in
looked
now.
like a
Outfield pretty shallow
fastball.
here.
Let's go low and away.
Hit
All right,
hard
to
on
short.
the ground to short.
And
To
out.
first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Stars have the lead, 3-0.
All right, not bad, not bad. 1 hitter so far. I'm glad that he said it was a 7-inning game. Uh-oh.
The meat of the order, not an easy task.
Stefan Castillo.
Okay, so we have a dynamic challenge already. We're going to try and retire the side in order again for more points. All right, we're going to start him off with a splitter down and in. Foul ball. All right, you want fastball? Let's try and see if we can get a ground ball here.
Ball 1.
Bullshit!
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Fine, curveball.
Come on now.
All right, so a splitter. No, I don't want to do a splitter. I want to do the Vulcan change. Down and away, out of the zone.
On the ground to 3rd.
Good job. Good job, 3rd. Good job, 3rd.
Whips it to 1st. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Eagles, 3rd baseman number 24, Preston Griggs.
Good job, 3rd.
Bases empty, 1 away. Preston Griggs will hit next.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't thinking start with a slider, but that's a good idea. Because he's probably thinking fastball. Oh,
Line,
shit.
and that's a base knock.
Well, there goes the challenge.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
Probably should have had that go a little bit further out. Oh, well.
He's been absolutely dominant
Up
in
next
this
for
one
the
with
Eagles,
only 2 hits
second
surrendered
baseman,
to this point and no
Dan
runs.
Kelly.
With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance.
He's
This hit
not
shouldn't
really
be
a threat.
too great a setback to overcome.
Yeah, he's not too
And
much of
now,
a stealing
Dan
best
Kelly.
threat.
Ball 1.
I need to try for another double play ball.
Runner at first, 1 away.
We got 1 here.
On the
That'll
ground,
do it.
Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play,
Whew.
and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Stars out front here, 3-0.
I know you see the fashion.
This that sauce you never could imagine.
Just that type of pretty you ain't never seen cold.
Woodson ready to go again.
Another
Pitching with
dynamic
a lead.
challenge.
Designated hitter, Pablo Zambrano.
All right. Oh, we can get a whole token. I don't think I can strike out the side. I don't even know if I can get 2 strikeouts. I can definitely get the first one.
Get him out of there.
I don't know if I'm going to get the strikeout the side because I haven't gotten a strikeout in a little bit. So we'll shoot for it for a token, but I don't know if we'll get it. All right, foul ball.
Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point.
All right. Yeah, I was thinking that too. All right. No, slider now.
1-2 now.
God damn it, would I stick with my fucking release?
And the right-hander deals.
What
No
the
reason to get
fuck? All of a
overaggressive
sudden my
in this
release is
3-ball
shit.
They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Payoff pitch. To the right side, Cortez.
Yeah, so I did not get my challenge because I couldn't strike him out. Because all of a sudden, the game's just like, you can't fucking control your pitches.
Next to hit, Lance Nunez.
You are not a Nunez.
Last time might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
I want to hit him with the curveball.
Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off.
We'll give him a Vulcan change inside. A little higher than I wanted, but I think it's caught. Nope. Fuck.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
All right, all right.
Rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a
Double
hit.
play ball.
Just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Digging in, Carlos Esparza. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time.
A little higher than I wanted that pitch.
The Eagles trailing by 3. We're in the
We'll go
top
with the
of
slider.
the 5th inning. Here's a fly to left. McCracken in position.
All right.
And
Good job,
makes the
good job,
catch.
good job. All right, so now I'm not shooting for the double play now. I'm just trying to get an out.
Carl Phelps.
Here's the left fielder, Carl Phelps. Singled to right the first time at the plate in this one.
If I can get a ground ball, cool.
Ground ball to second. There with plenty of time. Inning
Good
over.
job.
Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books.
And I'm done.
And they make
All
a
right.
change to start the 6th.
Whew.
New pitcher,
He has got a
Giuseppe
fastball
Morales.
and a
Get to
cutter.
work on holding this lead.
All right. So we did 5 innings of work. That's good. I'm not involved, so okay. So he immediately gave up 4 hits in 2 innings and a run. I'm not coming in. My day's done, so simulate to the end.
Woodson made it through 5 innings without allowing any earned runs.
All right.
The most dominant effort on the mound, but he strung together some good innings, which helped them get the win. That's good enough for sure.
Every game you play earns a letter grade of A, B, C, D, F based on your performance. Grades subtract and make up your average game play. This is the number colleges actually care about. Okay. I was a B. All right, all games are graded and every action matters. Assists, walks, strikeouts, home runs, all of it. Make plays, grade goes up. Missed chances, grade drops. Unlock better colleges with higher grades. Consistent performance grows interest. Maximizing interest gets you more offers and better packages. So, I don't seem to have anybody interested right now. I don't really know who I would want to go to. Florida State, LSU, Oregon, Texas, Vanderbilt. Okay, so those would be the best colleges to go to. But nobody seems to be interested in me right now. What's my goals? I don't have any. Alright, I'm about run out of time, so I'm going to end the video here. And we'll just pick up the next video immediately after this to see, because I have a feeling I'm probably going to get some cutscenes. So, if you're enjoying the video, drop a like, feel free to subscribe for more, and we will return for more Road to the Show, our starting pitcher. See you then.